Hey, what's good with you? I'm just just chilling right now. Waiting on some, what I'm saying, some people to come in here, man. We're gonna talk a little football for a little second. Um, Let me know if y'all can hear me too. You know what I'm saying? I know I got this air conditioner in the back. It's a little hot. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all can't hear me, you know what I'm saying, let me know so I can turn this air conditioner off. But like I said, we're gonna talk a little football for a little second. Then when there's some more people to, to come in here, and we're gonna chop it up for a little while. I bet. So I just go ahead and get into it. So last weekend I went and filmed a little football in Jackson. It was a youth jamboree. I posted some shorts. I posted, of course, the footage from the games on the channel. If you haven't already watched them, go watch them. I seen a lot of talent, a lot of young talent. I was impressed with a lot that I seen. Of course, football season is really like right around the corner. We just really, a couple weeks away. First game of the season for us is August 23rd. Got a jamboree. I'm excited about the season. I want to get on here and just talk to y'all for a little second. So, with the football season this year, it's gonna be a lot of games. We're gonna post a lot of big games. We're gonna have a lot of big games on the channel this year. Hey, if y'all in here, man, make sure I hit that like button. Definitely hit the like button. Get this, get the likes up. We got 5 people in here, man. I need y'all to hit the like button for me. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what school you from, what city, you from. If you play football, let me know. I can come to a game and film. But last year we filmed some big games, man. We filmed Starkville, Louisville, Meridian, Oak Grove. This year we're looking to add some games from out of state, some Alabama games. Alabama high school football. HB Sports Network is predominantly, Mississippi, but we're looking to branch out and build our brand even more. My favorite color when I was growing up, it was red. But the older I done lean more toward blue. You know what I'm saying? But when I was growing up, it was red. I love red and black. Those was my 2 favorite colors when I was growing up. But yeah, we're branching out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some Alabama football, high school football. We're planning on having some Alabama football games, high school football games on the channel. We're trying to do some college games this year. We also do photography. We also be posting pictures throughout, the season. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you follow us on Instagram at HB Sports Network. We also have a Facebook page. Oh, you go to Lake High School. If you follow me on Instagram, send me your schedule so we can come film a game this year. Cause I don't think I got Lake schedule yet. So, cause we got Scott Central, we got Morton, we got Forest, and I think Lake is the only school like in Scott County that we don't have. So I need your schedule. Hit me up on Instagram and send me your schedule. Caleb Williams, hit me up on Instagram and send me your schedule so we can come film a game in Lake. Shout out to Jasper that's tuning in, man. Y'all subscribe to his channel. Make sure, man, when y'all watch these videos that y'all hit the like button, because the like button helps, get the videos into the algorithm. When y'all hit the like button, it helps get the videos, to more people. That's pretty much what I'm saying. It helps get the videos to more people. So if y'all hit the like button, the more y'all hit the like button, the more people will see these videos that we post. The more people can see y'all do y'all thing. The more people can see y'all, go crazy on the football field. We're not just doing football. We're doing basketball. We're doing trying to do baseball. But football season is a couple weeks away, and we got some big games this year. I'll just give y'all like a little rundown. So last year, if you're familiar with it, I'm from a small town in Mississippi, super small town. And last year, we I'm from a place called Union. I'm from a place called Union, Mississippi. So we filmed a lot of games. Most of the games we filmed last year was in my hometown. And I, me alone, with Aim to Please Sports, we went out in the state. We filmed some of the biggest games. And this year we're gonna do the same. We're just gonna branch out. You'll see, some West Point High School on the channel this year. You'll see some Knoxville County. You'll see some Oak Grove again. We're trying to get Laurel on. We're trying to get Quitman. Oh, for sure. But yeah, man, like I said, we're planning on having a big season this year. We're also planning on doing a scholarship at the end of the season for a senior, for a senior that's going to college. We really don't know the amount that we're going to give away, but that's something we're planning on doing. Either this season or definitely next season. But we're planning on doing a scholarship, a little small something for a senior, to show them some love, and maybe they can get some things, for their dorm. They might get them a microwave with it, or a little refrigerator, or some food, or some stuff like that. So we're looking to do a scholarship, for for a young athlete this year. And like I said, we will have merchandise this year. We will have t-shirts, we will have shirts, we'll have hoodies, we'll also have snapbacks. Super Bowl, I would say, probably 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be Kansas City again. They're gonna be there again, unless the Ravens can put them out of the playoffs. But it's gonna be Kansas City, I believe, and Well, I would say Kansas City. I believe Kansas City is going to be there. Now, I really can't say. Yeah, because the Dolphins got a really good team. I just feel like I feel like they're gonna be good this year. I feel like they're gonna, they're gonna shake some things up. I feel like the Ravens can really go to the Super Bowl if they can just if they can just get over the hump. If Lamar Jackson can just find a way to get over the hump, if he can find a way to just, dethrone the Kansas City Chiefs, get Patrick Mahomes out the way, because Patrick Mahomes been the guy for the last couple of years, but that's how it was with Tom Brady. Tom Brady was the guy for some years. Like, he was the guy. He was the guy that you knew every year either he was going to go to the division championship or he was going to be in the Super Bowl. That's something that you already knew. Patrick Mahomes has become that guy. He's a guy that you know that's going to go to the Super Bowl. He's going to be there. He's going to either be there, he's going to be in the division championship to play, he's going to be in the division championship to potentially go to the Super Bowl. But getting back to high school football though, now me myself, I was always a coach, Indianapolis Colts fan because of Peyton Manning. That's my favorite quarterback of all time, one of my favorite players of all time. I have three players that played in the NFL that's my favorite. Peyton Manning, Jerome Bettis. Oh yeah, I just got it. I'm gonna see what game we're gonna come film. Well, let me ask you, what game you feel like will be our biggest game this year? Cause we came and filmed last year when y'all played Union, but I know that y'all, y'all gonna be pretty good this year, and I know that y'all got some people transferred from different schools, that come to Lake. So I know y'all gonna have a pretty good team this year. Trying to just see, just let me know, what game you think gonna be our biggest game, or, so we'll come to that one. We'll come to, probably come to y'all biggest game. But yeah, like I was saying, that, the Indianapolis Colts was my favorite team when Peyton Manning played. When he played for the Broncos, that was my favorite team. So, but Patrick Mahomes took over Tom Brady's spot. So Patrick Mahomes is gonna be he's gonna be in the Super Bowl for some years to come. Now, going back to high school football, it's gonna be a lot of teams that's gonna shock, the world this year. It's gonna be a lot of teams that are gonna really shake some things up in Mississippi. Now, it's gonna be those teams that is gonna be there automatically, like the Starkvilles, the Lewisvilles, Noxabees, because Noxabee played for a state championship last year. Louisville went to a state championship last year and won against Columbia. Starkville played against Oak Grove, and they didn't, and Oak Grove wound up winning the championship. But I think you'll see teams that has a lot of experience of, that's been to state championship, like Scott Central. Scott Central will be one of those teams that either this year or next year, they will be back in a state championship in the next couple of years, because they do have the talent. People like Riley, Bay Springs, just to name a few. I feel like Forest, also out of Scott County, they're becoming a powerhouse again, and I believe eventually they're going to play for a state championship. I don't know how soon, but I do feel like they're going to play for a state championship, because they're really starting to build back up that winning tradition that they had. Very solid defense. The offense is very fluent and on point, so I feel like they're going to really make some noise. Let me see who else. Now, I feel like 1 through 7A, I feel like it's pretty much open, other than maybe 3A. Well, I say 4A. I feel like Louisville going to repeat. I don't really see nobody beating them in 4A. 3A is wide open. Choctaw County going to be real good. Knoxville County definitely going to be good. Now, I seen both of them play in the in the spring game. Both teams look great. They look great. Caleb Cunningham did his thing like he always do. Kamario Taylor did his thing. I feel like those two teams right there both have the potential to go to a state championship. They both have great teams. I seen them play. They both have great teams. I also seen West Point play South Panola in the spring game. West Point, their running game is elite. And they one of the top programs in the state of Mississippi. So I believe they can make a championship run and probably will win a championship again this year. Now, let me see who else. It's going to be some teams like Heidelberg. I feel like Heidelberg in 2A, they're still going to be solid. They're still going to be good. Well, I'm gonna check the schedule, and I'm gonna see when y'all play Scott Central, and I'll definitely be at that game. If I'm not at that game, I'm gonna have to pick another game, probably maybe Union again or something like that. But I'm gonna try to come to that, that game against Scott Central, because I know, yeah, that's always a big game for y'all, because that's a rivalry game, so that's always gonna be a big game. Trying to think, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying about state championship wise. Now I know it's early in the season. I know it ain't even early in the season. The season ain't started, but I know it's early to kind of predict. But I do in 4A see Louisville winning again. 2A is going to be a toss up, because 2A is, well, in 2A you have, it's a couple teams I feel like, outside of Charleston and outside of Calhoun City. You got Heidelberg, Riley, Scott Central. Between those three teams right there, Heidelberg, Scott Central, and Riley, could potentially, win it all coming out the South. Now, coming out the North, you got Calhoun City and you got Charleston. Charleston's still going to be good. Now, I think they lost a lot, but I still think they're going to be they're going to still be tough. They're going to be extremely tough to beat. They played a great Heidelberg team last year. They only beat them by 4 points. So, if Heidelberg still, I don't believe Heidelberg fell off. I believe they lost some key pieces now. On the defensive line, they lost some key pieces. But I do feel like they still have enough to go back to the state championship, because now they know what it takes to get there. They got the experience, and they only lost by 4 points to a team that was very good now. So that's not something to hang your hat on. That's not something to be down about. That's something to say, hey, we only lost by 4 points to a team that's really great. That was really great. And it's gonna be great this year. And I already had state championship experience, because they have been in the last, I think the last like 4 years. So they've been before that, but they went before the state championship last year. So they've been to the state championship already. So they got some experience. And some of those guys that played in that other state championship that they lost got experience for the one that they won last year. So they still gonna be great. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a great, exciting season. I'm just looking forward to it, man. I've been ready since the season ended. I've been ready, to get back out there, because I love filming sports. I love filming football. It's my favorite sport. I could film all day. I could film football all day. I love football. And the reason why I love football is not just because of the sport, it's because of it creates brotherhood. It helps form and shape young men, into men. Like it helps them grow. It gives them stability. It's a way to keep young men out of trouble, keep them on the straight path. Help them get on a good path. It also helps some young men that maybe they come from a family that maybe couldn't afford for them to go to school. Now they can use the talent that God gave them, and that they molded and that they worked to bring out. Use that to go to college, to better themselves, to further their education. So not every sport does that, but it's just something about football, and especially Mississippi, especially high school football. Now I don't know about no other state, but I know that high school football in Mississippi high school football in the South is humongous in every state, but high school football in Mississippi is a way out for a lot of young men. So I know for sure that that's why I love football, because it's more than just a sport. It's a way to help young men excel. It's a way to help young men get to the next level. It's a way to help, some guys that might need that push, that might need for somebody to bring that greatness out of them. So that's another reason why I love football. And me being from Mississippi, seeing a lot of great talent throughout the years, I just knew that it was a need for more cameramen, for more exposure, for more people, to showcase the talent we got here. Now, we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of people that's going to the NFL out of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi has a lot of people in the league. So we're not slacking on that at all. We have a lot of people from Mississippi that's in the NFL. So we ain't slacking on that at all. But at the end of the day, man, this your boy HB with HB Sport Network. Just want to get on here and talk to y'all for a little second. Football season is a couple weeks away. I'm talking about a couple weeks away, man. It's finna go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? In a couple weeks, you will see, some major. We got some big games coming. The first week, we hitting y'all. But, the first official week, not the Jamboree. I'm talking about the first official week of the 2024-2025 high school football season. We coming. We coming for y'all. We got, Meridian. We trying to do Meridian equipment. You know what I'm saying? Equipment has the top running back in the nation, Keelan Deere. We finna go down there to Meridian. We finna, we finna go crazy. So, like, it's finna go crazy. First game of the season, we coming. My favorite high school is of course Union, because that's where I went to school at. That's where I'm from. Like, that's my favorite high school. Now, outside of that, I say my favorite high school to go film at, that I filmed at so far, is Louisville. I like the atmosphere. They have a great fan base. You go down there to a game on Friday nights at Renze Stadium. You got people down there, barbecuing at the end of the in the back of the end zone. You got music playing. Like, it's a dope atmosphere. That's my favorite. That's so far my favorite school to go film at, because it feels like, man, it feel like, man, like you just at a at a party. Like you just at a party, like you just cooling, because it's just like it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember, because when I played football in high school. And I remember going to Newton. But see, this is the thing. Newton football kind of fell off in the last couple of years. But I think they got a coach now that's going to change some things up. They're going to push them in the right direction. They got talent in Newton. So it's not a talent issue, it's coaching. And the coach that they had, not saying that he's not a good coach or a great coach, it's just they need something different. They need somebody that's going to be a little different. And the coach they got now, Newton, I think he's going to put that program back to how it was and how it need to be, and put them in the right position. And Clinton, now I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on Clinton. Now I know, over the years, Clinton has always been solid. But I feel like this, with Clinton, like I said, I don't know much about Clinton, because, from the area that I'm in, the farthest I really know about is like Brandon, Pearl. I recently, found out about Hartfield Academy. So I don't really know a lot about Clinton, so I can't really speak on that. But I feel like they could, potentially be good this year, because because this is the thing. Most high schools have droughts. They have to the point where they be good 4 or 5 years straight. They lose a lot of talent. People might drop out of school. People might move. So they have to do a rebuilding thing. So Clinton might be to the point where they're rebuilding. They might have a lot of young players. They might have a lot of underclassmen, a lot of sophomores. You know what I'm saying? So it might just be to the point where they just rebuilding. They just, getting themselves back to how they need to be, because every school goes through it. Every program has those years where they lose a lot of talent. Every school, it don't matter how many state championships you win, it's going to be a program that's going to have those years where they're not as good. That's just the way it is, because it just happens. You can't. I mean, you're not going to just be, even like South Panola. South Panola is one of the most winning programs in the state of Mississippi. Went on a crazy run, like 89, I think like 89 or 90-0. Went and beat teams, and went and competed in Alabama when Hoover was just like the biggest thing in the world. Went there and represented Mississippi, won all types of state championships, and they haven't won a state championship since 2014. From like 2008 to like 2014, or maybe before that, but I know for sure 2008. And they was beating everybody. They haven't won a state championship in over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I seen them play against West Point like 3 months ago now in West Point, and they look decent, but they didn't look like the South Panola that won all those championships. But also, to that point, South Panola, a lot of those guys that was at South Panola, they went, they left South Panola and went back to Memphis, because Memphis is pretty much right there. They went back to Memphis. They went to the South Haven. They went to they went back home, or they moved away from South Panola. So South Panola probably lost a lot of talent, because a lot of the talent left, a lot of talent moved. So, oh yeah, West Point did look good now, because this is the thing. West Point is a program that is going to be in a state championship every year. Whether they win or lose, they're going to be there. They're bred to go to state championships. They have 12 state championships. Louisville has 12. Both of those programs have 12 state championships, and they're only like 40, like the cup. They're only like maybe 30 to 40 minutes. Well, no, not 30 to 40 minutes, but they right. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all in that little area: Knoxville County, Louisville, Starkville. You know what I'm saying? And West Point. So they're all like big brother, little brother. But West Point is gonna be good this year. They all in the same area, so they all, you know what I'm saying? They're all dominant. But West Point, their run game is extremely dominant. It's gonna be hard to stop them all night. That run game is, yeah. Cause I mean, if y'all want to see a little glimpse of what you're gonna see this season, you can go on the YouTube channel right now. West Point versus South Panola. We got the, you know what I'm saying, we got the varsity game and the the JV game, the junior varsity game. You know what I'm saying? West Point versus South Panola. Y'all can go check that out on the channel right now and running up. Oh no, look. Nobody could stop it last year. West Point, I'm telling, they run game is extremely strong. Now they can throw the ball too. I also seen that, but that run game, they got too many weapons in the backfield. Way too many weapons. Yeah, Holmes gonna be good this year. They was actually decent last year. My nephew, he also he films games. He's Ain't It Please Sports, if you don't know. He films games, and he keeps up with all the schools, and does a ranking. Like I did a ranking a couple weeks ago. He keeps up with that. So he done told me about Holmes, and but no, nobody nobody gonna stop that run game. Nobody. Like it just now I do feel like the season opener with Louisville and West Point, that's gonna be a big test for Louisville defense and West Point offense, because Louisville defense is very strong, and they didn't really lose a lot of people. They didn't really lose a lot of people. They're gonna still be extremely strong up front. Their linebacker play is gonna be like super. It's gonna be super. I was planning on coming to that game. I was planning on being at the West Point and Louisville game. That was gonna be our season opener, but we things may change between here and now. But that was supposed to be. Well, that wasn't going to be our season opener because our season opener was going to be Meridian and Quitman because that's on a Thursday. Louisville and West Point played that Friday, August 30th. Quitman and Meridian played August 29th, that Thursday. But we changed it up to Bay Springs and Raleigh. That'll be our season opener. Hey, what's good with you, Alex? Y'all alright? Well, I ain't even asked y'all, man. Y'all doing all right? But yeah, our season opener will be Louisville. Well, not Louisville, but it'll be Bay Springs and Raleigh. That'll be on that Friday, August 30th. And then August 29th will be Meridian and Quitman. And let me see. Yeah, and but we were supposed to come to Louisville and West Point. That was gonna be the season opener that Friday. But we changed it up a little bit because we'll be at West Point and Starkville. Let me see. Yeah. No. The reason Titans, if you're talking about the Pee Wee, the youth, the reason Titans they didn't win. They didn't. The Canton Jaguars beat them. Yeah, the Canton Jaguars they beat them. Oh yeah, I'm doing some jamborees. I'm supposed to be doing the Louisville Jamboree. That's August 23rd at Louisville. Or the Heidelberg Jamboree. It's also August 23rd. And hey, Alex Jones. Hey, look, I don't know who you are, but don't come in here with that. This is not that type of chat. Don't come in here with that. Now we in here to talk about football, not anything out of the way. Don't come in here with that. But yeah, I'm doing a jamboree. I'm supposed to be going to, like I said, Louisville, August 23rd. Let me see. Yeah, August 23rd at Louisville. I just did a youth jamboree last Saturday. But yeah. But yeah, we switched the schedule. We were supposed to be at Louisville and West Point, you know what I'm saying, the first game of the season, but we decided not to. Right, that's what I'm saying. We in here talking about football. Yeah, I'll be in Louisville when they played Knoxville. We were supposed to come to Louisville and Starkville, but I'll be in Louisville when they play Knoxville. That's gonna be a great game. That's a game that we didn't get to film last year because we did the Louisville and Starkville, and then I can't remember what game I filmed after that. But it's gonna be a great game. Yeah, Louisville definitely gonna three-peat. I don't see nobody in 4A beating them. I believe they can go undefeated all the way to the state championship. Because now Columbia lost one of their you know what I'm saying, one of their best receivers. He went back to Oak Grove. That's originally where he was from, but he went back to Oak Grove. And Oak Grove is gonna be good. Like, their defense is still good. Cause they pretty much still have everybody defensively. Their offensive line, because I remember on the Mississippi High School sports page, they was talking about Oak Grove coach had called in, Coach Causer had called in, and he was saying that they still have most of the defense, and the offensive line is coming back. Of course they lost, AJ Maddox, but they have a good quarterback that's, that's gonna fill in his role. And they just, like I said, they gained a good receiver from Columbia that played in the state championship last year. He was at Columbia. Louisville played Columbia in the state championship last year, but he went back to Oak Grove. So Oak Grove is gonna be they're gonna be good again. Let me see. And Louisville, ain't nobody gonna beat Louisville this year. Nobody beat them last year, and ain't nobody gonna beat them this year. But I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know that. That's news to me. I didn't know anything about a receiver from. Hey, thank you for the information. I don't know. Say goodbye. I don't know who you are or your name, but appreciate that information because I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. But we'll definitely be going to the Show Central game this year also. Because we had we was gonna do 3 Louisville games, but we're gonna wind up doing 2 West Point games, and I think 2 West Point and 2 Louisville, and because we'll have Neshoba in Louisville, and then Louisville and Knoxville County this year. Neshoba Central also should be good. I just thought about them. They also should be pretty good because they were solid last year, but I think they're gonna be better this year. Because I don't think they lost anybody, so I think they're gonna be extremely solid. Definitely gonna be good because last year Louisville played Starkville in Starkville, but this year Louisville's biggest games is all in Louisville. They play Starkville in Louisville. Well, let me change that. One of their biggest games is going to be in West Point. Ooh. Let me. I'm finna get to that. So, Louisville got 3 big games this year. That they got against Knoxville, against Starkville, and against West Point. All the GTA. We'll have 2. We'll have 3 of those. All those Louisville games are gonna be good. They always pretty good. Now, going to Winona and Charleston, that's gonna be a great game. Winona is their team full of dogs. That's gonna be a great game. Charleston, you know what I'm saying? Now I can't. That's a good question. I can't. Well, I'll say like this. I believe Charleston. I'm gonna go with Charleston. I'm gonna go with Charleston over Winona. And the reason is because I seen what Charleston did last year, but I know they lost Dre Riley from Charleston, but they still have Flower. I think his name Deuce Flowers, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go with Charleston, because Charleston played against my hometown in the North State Championship last year. Now, Union went 12-2. Charleston, they swept through the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they beat us in North State, and they played Heidelberg in the state championship. Now they only beat Heidelberg by 4 points, but Charleston is still gonna be good. They still gonna have. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be good now. I don't believe Winona lost a lot at all. I think they still have, majority of the people coming back from last year. Yeah, man. We got down at the Charleston. It just it was just the thing about it is the reason why I feel like we lost to Charleston is because Charleston had already been battle tested. See, that's the thing about with us, is the strength of schedule. You know what I'm saying? Our schedule wasn't as strong as Charleston. So by the time we got to Charleston, you know what I'm saying, Charleston was ready. And we wasn't used to that type of speed. going against that on defense. You know what I'm saying? And that type of speed going against our defense going against their offense. So, you know, we just wasn't, you know, we just I think we just got outplayed that game. Like it was Charleston's time to go to the state championship. It was their time to win. We had a great season. You know, we beat a lot of teams, man. We had a great season. But Charleston was just a better team that night. Like, yeah, they was definitely on a different level. They were just a better team. They were just on a better team. We also got an interview with Dre Riley on the channel, and we have the game Charleston versus Union. If you would like to go watch that, it's on the channel right now. You can go check that out. The North State game, Charleston against Union. You can check that out right now. Clarksdale at Charleston on lost 16 out of 52 players. Now, so how many y'all only lost 6 seniors. So that should be a great game too. Now I feel like I done heard people talk about Clarksdale. I can't remember the team that they was talking about, you know, them playing, but that's gonna be a great game too. Clarksdale and Charleston. Charleston gonna still be good. Their running back played in the super sophomore game. My homie Kiri Stribling has a super sophomore all-star game that he puts on the end of every season, every football season. Hey, bro, Jason Hayes, you right, because this the thing. We went away from our game plan. We haven't played that. We haven't done that all season the way they played. And so you're definitely right. Our coaches did. They did get our coach. I will give you that. That's true. If you go watch the game, like I said, the game is on our channel. You can go check that out right now. Charleston versus Union North Half State Championship. You can go see it. We did get our coach. That's really true. I can't even lie about that. We did get our coach. But I also feel like, man, it was just Charleston time. Like they, you know what I'm saying? They were just on a different level last year. They just was. Like, I watched the game. You know, my nephew went and filmed the game, and he told me, you know, exactly how our game plan was, and it was different from everything we did the whole season. And also too, like, you know, offensively, you know, we went through you know what I'm saying? We pretty much had a balanced offense all season. We had our 2 running backs, but you know, we lost one of our running backs before the game. That's the only thing, bro. Bug, I don't know if he's gonna be able to play this season. That's the only thing, because you know, unfortunately he was in a 4-wheeler. He was in an accident, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to play this season. So because I at this point I don't really know who's gonna play quarterback for us, but I'm not for sure if he's gonna be able to play this season. Cause like I said, unfortunately he was involved in an accident, and he might not be able to play this season. He might not be able to play. This is senior season, but he might not be able to play this season. And without him on the field leading the team, it's gonna be tough, because you know, that's my little cousin too, by the way. He's definitely one of the best quarterbacks that ever came through Union. Great, you know, precise. He can sit back in the pocket and, you know, and just slang that ball. He can get out there and run. He became a better runner throughout the season. You know, he just one of those ones. And of course he's tall, so that makes it whole lot easier for him to, you know, to throw the ball, and you know, very accurate with his throws. Now the thing is, now I haven't really been to any of our practices or any of the 7-on-7, so I don't really know right now who's going to be the QB. Now I think they do have somebody that could play QB. He didn't get a chance to really play a lot last year because he was injured, and he 9 times out of 10, Yeah, cause see, we had two great running backs actually last year. He go by the name, everybody called him Country and Drake. And Country, you know what I'm saying, he got hurt the game before. He got hurt in the Calhoun City game, or maybe it was before that. I'm not really sure, but he got hurt and wasn't able to play against Charleston. So, Drake, our big back, he had to run the ball the whole game, and he was the only one that scored. He actually, was the reason why we beat Calhoun City, because he had a great game. You know what I'm saying? But Bud got an arm. Like, yeah, he definitely got an arm. He definitely, like I said, one of the best quarterbacks that ever came through Union. But like I said, he may not be able to play this season. Yeah, number 2 and 0. Yeah, number 2. Everybody call him Drake. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, number 2 and 0. The 1-2 punch all season. All those guys, you know what I'm saying, like that. The team we had last year was one of the best teams Union has ever seen. One of the best teams, because out of all from 2003 up until last year, that was the first time in 20 years that we have went to a North State or South State championship. And that team went 12-2. Now, we had some teams that went the third round before that. We had some teams that was good, but that was the team that, that we thought that was going to go to the state championship. And it's just Charleston just had a better night. We got out coached, and we went away from our game plan because we lost, one of our running backs to injury before that game. So, but this football season, man, is going to be great. It's going to be great. We plan on going, to film at the state championship games, throughout the playoffs. And after football season, we will be doing basketball. We will be doing 7-on-7 season. Like I did a little bit last year, but I'm definitely going to be, doing 7-on-7 season this year. Going to be moving around doing that. Probably doing some interviews with, interviews with different kids around, different players after the game. I'm gonna do maybe some some interviews on my Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. Yeah, hey, hey, Drake a dog, man. He was a dog. You know what I'm saying? He he got a scholarship. He playing college football. But the crazy thing about Drake was when he got in high school, Drake, he wasn't that big. Like all the guys that you seen, they all, got in the weight room and got big. Like even the year before last, even 2023 season, they wasn't that big. They got in the weight room and got huge going into their senior year. And Drake was a dog. Big, strong, quick back. Could run, that'll run you over, that can outrun you, but yeah. Number 5, that's Kenyon Hutchinson. Also, one of the best receivers Union ever seen. And he's also playing college football. And the crazy thing about him, he only played high school football for 2 years. He didn't play his freshman year or sophomore year. He only played junior year and his senior year. Now, just imagine if he would have played all 4 years, but he only played his junior year and senior year because he played basketball. He wasn't a football player. He only played football. Kenyon Hutchins for Union last year, number 5. He only played football for 2 years. Now, I say this year, he definitely like one of the fastest in the nation. See what I'm saying? Charleston still gonna be Charleston gonna go back to the state championship. Now I don't know who they gonna play, cause like I said, it's between Bay Springs, Riley, what's the other team? Yeah, Bay Springs, Riley, and Scott Central. Scott Central could have played for a South State championship last year. Their defense held up. It's just Riley had a little bit more offensively. Scott Central couldn't get their offense going at all until the end of the game. But defensively, they played a solid game. It's just Riley just had a little bit more experience. So Scott Central has a chance, you know what I'm saying, to play for maybe South State, maybe a third round, you know what I'm saying, appearance. Bay Springs was good last year. But Heidelberg just went down there and, you know, did their thing. But Bay Spring gonna be good. Bay Spring always be good. Like they have a rich tradition in football. Now they don't have a lot of state championships, but you know what I'm saying, but they have a rich tradition in football. Very strong tradition in football. But yeah, Charleston, they're gonna be good, man. They still gonna be good. They still gonna be good. Like it ain't really nothing else I can say because they still young. So see 1A. I would have to go to my list because I'm not really for sure with 1A. I don't really know about 1A that much. I really don't follow 1A like that. Because I think when at Biggersville and Velma Jackson, that was in the state championship last year for them. I believe Biggersville, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Biggersville still, they will probably go back again. But I'm not really sure about 1A because I don't really follow 1A like this. I can't really tell you. But I can tell you 2A through maybe 4, I would say 2A. Now, in the past, Lumberton always was very good. Like, they always was one of those teams that you talked about all the time. Just like South Panola, you always talked about Lumberton, Taylorsville. You know, back in the day, so those teams was like the teams that you always heard in the state championship talks. Lumberton, Taylorsville, South Panola. Y'all probably don't remember that, but like Puckett, you know, back in the day, Mize, Lumberton was always one of those teams that you heard about every year, either state championship bound, North State, South State championship. They was always one of those teams. But like I said, I already said 2A, 3A. I'll either say Choctaw County or Knoxville County and Kemper County. You can't. I gotta say Kemper County because Kemper County is very. They gonna be real good this year. They was good last year. They shocked everybody and beat Knoxville County. But I ain't gonna say shocked everybody, but yeah, Knoxville County gonna be good. And I say 3A, either Choctaw County or Knoxville County. Because Choctaw County got Caleb Cunningham, you know what I'm saying, along with a great QB. From what I seen in that spring game, Choctaw County is really good. Now, of course, they got Caleb Cunningham, you know what I'm saying, the top receiver in the state. Of course, they got Caleb Cunningham, but his supporting cast, the rest of the team is really good. And from what I seen with Knoxville County, very good. They got a very good team. And with Camario Taylor in the backfield, the QB, you know what I'm saying, you can't really go wrong with it. 4A, of course, Louisville. Oh yeah, JDC. Now I seen JDC play Riley last year. I filmed that game. That's also on the channel if you haven't watched it. JDC was real good. JDC used to be Bassfield, but then Bassfield and Prentice, they consolidated and became one school, Jefferson Davis County. But yeah, JDC used to be Bassfield. Bassfield used to give everybody in 2A the blues. The year before Bassfield became and Prentice became Jefferson Davis County was 2017. That was the last. 2016. That was the last year that they was That was the last year they was Bassfield and Prentice. We played Bay Springs in the third round. Bay Springs played Bassfield in the South State and beat Bassfield In 2016, that's when they, after that season, they became JDC. But when they was Bassfield, they was hell. They was hell. They was punishing everybody. Now, from what I seen when they played Riley last year, that was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed with them. They had a lot of speed, size on the offensive line, defensive line. They had a great quarterback. Running back was toting that thing. But like I said, if you haven't seen that game, Riley versus JDC is on our YouTube channel right now. You can go check that out if you haven't watched it. Let me see. Oh yeah, Pooh Man from Moore. Yeah, I definitely know who he is. Yeah, of course. We're planning on doing Morton versus I can't think what game we're gonna do with More. It's gonna either be Morton and Scott Central or Morton and Fars. Because I already talked to their coach. I already talked to Morton coach, and I'm gonna go film one of their games. And then they also got a QB by the name of Manjero. He played for Canton Academy the last couple years. He started out at Morton. He played quarterback for Morton his, I want to say, freshman year and sophomore year. Yeah, his freshman and sophomore year. Then he transferred to Canton Academy. No, he played quarterback his freshman year at Morton. He transferred to Canton Academy and played his 10th grade season and 11th grade season, and he's transferring back to Morton and playing his senior year at Morton High School. He plays quarterback. And Morton was good last year, you know what I'm saying? They they call him King Zach, but he played quarterback for Morton last year. And because the thing about it, Morton was actually decent last year. They actually gave Columbia a good game in I think like that was the first or second round of the playoffs. So yeah, Morton's gonna be good. I know exactly who Xavier McDonald is. Pooh Man from Morton. Been knew about him. You know, I used to work at Morton School, so yeah, I know about him. Definitely a great kid. I maybe know his face. I mean, if I see him, I don't really know everybody's names, but I do know who Pooh Man is though. Now Union was in 3A. I think that was 2021-2022 season. No, that was in 3A. 2021, 2022, and 2022-2023. Let me see. Yeah, I got Choctaw County and Knoxville 3A. I don't see nobody unless Kemper, you know what I'm saying, turn it on. I don't see nobody else but them three. Either Kemper, Choctaw County, or Knoxville. That's it. 6A, well, let me ask who you think is 6A? Because I don't know. Yeah, Hattiesburg, you know what I'm saying? Hattiesburg got a chance. I definitely got to get to a Hattiesburg game too, because I've been hearing a lot of people talking about Hattiesburg, but I haven't been to a Hattiesburg game. But a lot of people in like if you follow if you on Facebook, you follow Mississippi High School Sports page. They've been talking about Hattiesburg a lot, so I'm gonna have to check them out. Now Selmay, I would say either Oak Grove. I feel like Brandon gonna be good this year too. I believe Brandon gonna be good, but in 7A I got Oak Grove. I got Oak Grove winning it again, unless Starkville makes a run, because this the thing. Oh yeah, Pearl. Now yeah, I just thought about Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. Pearl was actually good last year. But yeah, Selmay, I got Oak Grove. Well, now, I wanted to do Pearl and Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to do that game. I'm looking to do a Pearl game this year because I try some. You know, on Instagram, people reach out to me to come to games, reach out to us to come to games, and I was gonna do a Pearl. I was gonna go to Pearl. Last year I just didn't get a chance, and also Brandon, I just didn't get a chance to go to either one. Oh yeah, Wes Jones. Just thought about Wes Jones. Wes Jones in Grenada. That's definitely gonna be a good game. Definitely gonna be. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's also two schools that I would like to go film at. Wes Jones or Grenada, cause you know both of them real good. Oh yeah, Brandon do got a great running back. Cause I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he got an offer from I want to say Oregon last year. Yeah, Tyson Robinson. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that he got an offer from Oregon last year. Like he gonna be, yeah, he tough. Yeah, I definitely plan on going to a Brandon game. I wanted to go to Brandon in Madison Central. I believe that'd have been a good game. Shalom. I don't know what you got going on. Shalom, Moan. We on football, man. We in here talking about football. That's all. That's all we talking about. That's all we on right now. It's football. Oh yeah, Chris Jones. You know he went to you know he was at Kemper, led them to a state championship. They won a state championship in basketball in the same year. He left and went to Starkville, and been doing his thing ever since. Trey Stevenson. I'm gonna have to check him out. Trey Stevenson, Georgetown. I think. Now Georgetown is a little drive from me from where I'm at, but I think they play somebody that's close to here. So I'm gonna have to check them out. I think they play somebody close to here. I'm gonna have to go check them out. Cause this the thing. Last year I really didn't move. We really didn't move around a lot, but this year, they play Starkville. Okay. Well, the only thing about it is, I'm doing Starkville and West Point this time, cause we did Louisville and Starkville last time. So, I might not get a chance to get to them this year, but yeah, cause we're doing West Point and Starkville this time. Matter of fact, I watched some of Germantown, a Germantown game last year. It's I think his name's Snoop DeMarco. He got a YouTube channel, and he pretty much like films all the games and like around Memphis, like the high schools in Mississippi around like the Memphis area, like the South Havens, the Germantowns, the South Panola, different teams like that. He go subscribe to his channel. His name is Snoop DeMarco. He films games. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a Germantown game on his channel, if I'm not mistaken. But he also filmed. Let me see. Yeah, his YouTube is Snoop DeMarco. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get to a Germantown game. But like I said, Starkville, we're definitely going to Starkville, definitely going to West Point. Gotta go to Louisville. We're gonna hit Forest, Philadelphia, Kemper County, Morton. The Germantown in Madison. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I get what you. Okay, I got you now. I got you. Okay. Cause I thought you were talking, but I got you now. Yeah, I'm also trying to go to Hartfield Academy in Flowood, Northwest Rankin. I'm trying to get some schools in Jackson. Cause I really didn't tap into Jackson's football. Trying to tap into Jackson this year. The Jackson, Flowood, you know what I'm saying, area. Let's see. Now, if y'all know of any games that you feel like we should go film, any big games, like comment them, or you can send them to me on Instagram, and I'll definitely try to go film them. Also, I want to ask y'all, since we on here talking, what would y'all like to see on the channel this year? What game would y'all like to see on the channel this year? Like, what big game or a game would you like to see? And I'm gonna try my best to make it happen for y'all. So this y'all time, whatever school that y'all like, whatever school that y'all like, whatever team that y'all would like to see on the channel, let me know. And I'm gonna make it my mission to get to that game. And also now we also doing junior high football too. So if you got a little brother, cousin, somebody that play junior high football, you want us to come film, we open to filming. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna see if I can get to that game. Do you know if it's gonna be at Brandon or Pearl? Because I think it was in Pearl last year, if I ain't mistaken. But I'm gonna definitely try to get to that game. Because I follow some people on Instagram from it's gonna be in Brandon. All right, bet. So I'm gonna try to go there this time, because I know there's gonna be a huge game in Callaway. I think Callaway plays or now that's the game that I want to go film, the Madison Central and Brandon game. It's the second game of the season. That's a game that I would really love to go film, because I haven't been to Madison Central to film, and I haven't been to Brandon either. So, yeah, Brandon versus Pearl, or Madison Central versus Brandon. That's gonna be. I'm gonna go to either one of those games. So, y'all be on the lookout for those two games, for either one of those games. Oh yeah, definitely that Brandon Pearl, because both teams are good. Both teams got, you know what I'm saying. Oh, you was there last year. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to get to one of those games. I just gotta get one of the players from either team and make sure that it's okay for me to come. But yeah, definitely gonna try to go there, because I know that's gonna be big for the YouTube. That's gonna be a game that y'all definitely would like to see. So yeah, definitely gonna try to go there. Oh yeah, while I'm on here, I know football season ain't started yet, but after the football season, I'm not trying to do like Destroying, not trying to copy what he does, but I would like to do a 1v1. I would like to do a 1v1, like Destroying does, or do a 7-on-7 tournament. That's something that's in the works after the football season this year. Either 1v1s for some prize money, or a 7-on-7. And yeah, that definitely be a good game, Cleveland Central and Charleston, because I know a guy that does interviews. He does post game interviews in the Delta, like in all the Delta schools, and he sent he told me I need to come out that way and film. So yeah, Cleveland, that definitely be a good game. Now last year we tried to film Charleston versus, I can't remember who, and we reached out to their coach, and they didn't want us to come. They didn't want us to come to Charleston last year. It was either Charleston, it was Charleston and Calhoun City, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it was either Charleston, Calhoun City, or Charleston or Calhoun City versus somebody. We tried to go film last year, but their coach, we reached out to him. He didn't want us to come. He didn't want us to come film last year. But yeah, there will be some different teams on the channel this year. Like I said, we doing U football, 10U, 11U, 9, 8, 5, and 6. There will be some different high schools on the channel this year. some junior high. Yeah. There will be some. We're doing state championship games this year. We're also doing all-star games this year. So y'all stay tuned, man. I've been on this thing for about an hour almost. Like if it's anything that y'all like to ask me, anything that you think, anything that y'all would like to see on the channel, do y'all like when I go live like this? If y'all want to, if y'all want to get on here and we just chop it up and talk about football. Now I do plan on, like when we have, like when I go to a big game, I do plan on getting on here, going live and talking about the game. Letting y'all chime in, or y'all telling me like the biggest game that y'all seen during the week. And also this is what I want y'all to do. Like what players should I be on the lookout for? Cause I'm looking like to post like huddle highlights of different players, trying to get some exposure, saying to the state of Mississippi. Cause this is what this for. The reason why this channel was started is to highlight and showcase the talent that we have in Mississippi that goes unrecognized. For the underdogs, for the kids that don't have 10 or 12 offers going into their senior year, that may not have any offers, but this channel may help them get some footage to send to a scout. Isaiah McClendon. Now that name Xavier McClendon, that name sounds familiar. I just don't know. That name sounds familiar. I just don't know. I can't place his face, but that name do sound familiar. New Albert versus Montauk. New Albert versus Rap. That name sound familiar. I can't think of. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna go and watch the Union versus Lake game, and so I can see, cause that name sound familiar though. I done heard that name. Now JUCO games, I'm definitely working on some college games this year. I know some people that play college football, but see they play D1. I don't really know how I could get, the credentials to get on there. Like I gotta it's 3 guys. Well, it's actually 10 guys that's playing college ball from Union that I know. And 6 of them play JUCO. The other 3, well, no, it's 9. 6 of them play JUCO, and the other 3 play D1. Kenyon Clay, he plays for Hattiesburg. Marcus Jones, he plays for Louisiana Tech. He's from Union. Also, Cameron Pascal, he plays for Memphis. He's from Union. He played offensive line. Clay. He'll be a junior this year for Hattiesburg. He played running back for Southern Miss. But yeah, if y'all can help me if y'all know any players that play college football on the JUCO, hey, I'm fine with going to a JUCO game, because I filmed the JUCO game, Hines versus Jones, like 2 years ago. But I wasn't able to get on the sideline because I didn't have a sideline pass. I had to film from the bleachers. A guy that played for Hines, he reached out to me and wanted me to come film, but he didn't get me a sideline pass, so I wasn't able to film from the sideline. But I have filmed a JUCO game before. But I want to be able to get on the sideline and film one this year. So if you know any players that play football, even on the JUCO level, because that's a great way for me to start. That's a great way for me to build, So if you know any people that play football, that play JUCO, that can help me film a game, I would definitely appreciate it. But yeah, that's my plan, man. I want to do some JUCO football this year. Kind of step things up, take things up a notch. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. I believe, that they'll, especially since they know that we came last year, I think that, they'll be open for us to come and film in Charleston, because my nephew, he went to film in Charleston. He said he was saying the way he described it, it was basically like when I went to Louisville, the same atmosphere, laid back, like you in the middle of somebody's community, like in the middle of a neighborhood, they out there barbecuing and just having a good time. So, so now the guy from Charleston, Stevenson, I'm gonna check into both of those guys. I'm gonna see if I can follow them on their Instagram or they got a Twitter account. I'm gonna look into to seeing about them. Let me see. Lead 11. I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to him this season. And yeah, but yeah, man, I'm finna slide off here, man. I just wanted to get on here and tap in with y'all. I enjoy, getting on here and talking to y'all, man. I'm gonna definitely be doing this throughout the season, so y'all just be on the lookout. It'll be at different times. It won't always be at the same time, but I'm definitely gonna get on here and tap in with y'all and talk to y'all because, I do this for y'all. I do this for, people that love Mississippi football, high school football, or just Mississippi football, period. So y'all can get on here and watch these games, and you might have a cousin that play, a friend that play. You might play yourself. You might get on here and see yourself on the channel. So, this I'm just doing this because I'm from Mississippi. I know how hard it is to make it from Mississippi. I know how hard it is, for some people to get exposure, to get, because it ain't a lot of camera guys in Mississippi. It's not a lot of guys. Every game that I went to last year, it was people taking pictures. It wasn't nobody really filming. Everybody was taking pictures. Nobody really was filming games. The games that I was at, and I was at some of the big. Now I will say the only games I went to that people was filming, Louisville, because Louisville got a guy that films for them. Like they got like a Louisville. He go like they got a live stream. I think that's what he does. And they have a Louisville like football page on Facebook and also on YouTube, and there was some people from Starkville. When I went to the Louisville and Starkville game, they filmed, but nobody really posted the whole game. Everybody just posted like snippets and stuff. So yeah, Columbia got a guy. He got a YouTube channel because he got Columbia and Louisville state championship. He got Columbia versus I know for sure he got Louisville versus Columbia, and he got some other games on there too. But I know for sure he got that one on there, cause I reached out to him on Facebook and asked him how he was able to film the state championship game. But now I know some videographers, but I'm saying a lot of them really don't post the full games. Most of them don't. Besides maybe like me, Aim to Please Sports, the guy that filmed Columbia versus Louisville, I don't know his name, so I can't say his name. And that's really it. It ain't a lot of people posting games, like full games. Maybe like a couple snippets, maybe like some highlights, but not the full game highlights from the coin toss to the end of the game. A lot of people ain't doing that in Mississippi, and there's a lot of games that's not being uploaded. It's a lot of games that's being lost in history. 4A South. I was gonna say Columbia, but since the guy from Columbia left, since their receiver from Columbia left, I really don't know. I really do not know now. I had Columbia going back, but Poplarville. Poplarville. Yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah, I can see Poplarville and Louisville in the state championship. I can see that. Yeah, I forgot about them. Thank you for reminding me about Poplarville, because I seen them. I watched them play Noon County last year on live, and pretty good game, pretty good team. So yeah, I forgot about Poplarville. But My pick for 4A is Louisville. Louisville gonna win the state championship again. I don't see nobody beating them. Now they might get beat in the season, but I don't see nobody beating them in the state championship. Because the teams that might beat them in the season is teams that they're not gonna play in the playoffs. Like, they're not gonna play Knoxville County, they're not gonna play Starkville, they're not gonna play West Point. That's gonna be their hardest games. Louisville's hardest games are gonna be West Point, Starkville, Knoxville County. Mendenhall game last year was good too. Now that game is on the channel. That was a real close game until Louisville just turned it on. Louisville made a lot of bad mistakes in the first half, but that second half they just turned it on. But it was a good game up to then. Like, so yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I can see the game. I think if they lose any of those 3 games, I think it'll either be West Point. It all comes down to how Louisville defense shows up for that game. The only game I can see them losing is either West Point or maybe Knoxville. Well, I can say Starkville too, but without Trey Petty and without Stonker Burnside, and also that running back, Starkville lost their running back too, if I'm not mistaken. Without them 3, offensively, I don't see them being as good. Now I ain't saying they're gonna be trash, because Starkville's still gonna be good, but they're not gonna be as good as they was last year, because Trey Petty was on a different level. Like, I seen him in person play when they played Louisville, and seeing him seeing him pretty much take the game on his back, and almost scored the winning touchdown. I seen him take the game on his back. That game, I seen him take the game on his back when they played Oak Grove in the state championship. Now, Knoxville is going to be tough for Louisville. And West Point running game, man, gonna be, that running game is gonna give Louisville some fits. But I think out of those 3, the game I can see them maybe losing is West Point. West Point or Knoxville. That's just my pick. But like I said, man, I'm finna get off here. I'm finna give me a little something to eat, man. I enjoyed y'all, man. Like, I could talk about football all day. I really enjoyed y'all. I'm gonna get on here maybe in the next week or so, but I know, like, the week of the first game, like the Jamboree, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna post some more videos, more footage and stuff, real soon. But say goodbye, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Because you also put some stuff in my mind, so I appreciate you for tuning in. Like, you mean go live like that Thursday, or you mean go live like before I post the actual game? Cause I can go live. I can go live I'm planning on going live. Yeah, I'm planning on going live on Thursday nights to kind of let y'all know what games we gonna film. And I plan on posting the games either on Sundays or Monday, no later than Tuesday. But make sure you got your notifications on. Make sure that when the games are uploaded that y'all like the videos. I don't care if you don't comment on the videos. Make sure you like the videos. When you like the videos, it puts the video into the recommended tab. And when it gets in the recommended tab, the more time people start to see it, the more views it's going to get. The more people going to get to see Mississippi do their thing. But I got to give a shout out to everybody that tuned in. I appreciate y'all. And I will be going live. I will try to go live every Thursday, except the first week, because that will be when Quitman plays Meridian. So I won't go live that night, but I will go live like that Saturday or maybe that Sunday, like maybe a couple hours before the video drops. But yeah, every Thursday I'm gonna try to go live, get on here and talk to y'all. And yeah, man, this your boy HB with HB Sport Network. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, check out the videos. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole season full of football for y'all to watch before the actual 2024 season starts. And I'm gonna try to get to that new album and Pontotoc. Now, this is the thing. I work full time and I do the videography on the side, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to get to some games, but for the most part, I'm gonna be able to make it to, to all these games that y'all posting. I'm gonna try my best anyway. But like I said, man, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna give me a little something to eat. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We got a lot of things for y'all this season, man. We finna really turn up for y'all, give y'all some quality videos. Like I said, we gonna have some Alabama football on here too, high school football. We supposed to have somebody teaming up with us, so we got a lot for y'all, man. It's gonna be an action-packed season. Gonna be big for HB Sports Network and gonna be big for Mississippi sports, high school football, junior high, and Pee Wee. Appreciate you, man. Like, I really feel like this gonna be the biggest. This gonna be a big year, big season for us. And also too, man, I'm gonna try to do like some giveaways. Try to do some different things, man, to show y'all love to get back to y'all, because y'all definitely helping us. And this is HB with HB Sport Network. Follow us on Instagram, HB Sport Network. If you got Facebook, follow us on Facebook, HB Sports Network. And football season, baby. And also TikTok. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change our TikTok name, and I'll let y'all know that. And if you got a Twitter, I'm gonna get a Twitter also. If you watching this and you an athlete, get on Twitter. That's where every college coach, every college scout is. Their own Twitter. It's called X now, but you know what I'm saying? It's called X, but it's Twitter. If you know, you know. Get on Twitter. Reach out to these college scouts. Send them your footage. Put the best plays, your biggest plays at the beginning of the videos. Don't wait. Put them at the beginning of the videos. Hey, Kayla Will, if you got a Twitter, make sure that you reach out to these scouts. Every college scout in the country, D2, D3, D1, JUCO, they're all on Twitter. Get on Twitter. Post your highlights. If you want to know how to download your Huddle highlights, DM me on Instagram, and I will definitely show you how to download your Huddle highlights. I will give you the app you can use. You can download your whole full season this year on Huddle, and you can send it to these scouts. You can either send them the link or you can download the video. You can make your YouTube, post it on Instagram. All types of ways to get yourself out there, to get your name out there. Take advantage of social media, because it's going to help you get to the next level. But this HB with HB Sport Network, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, for real. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. And we finna do it big for y'all this year, man. It's your boy HB, man. See y'all in the next one.